Okay, so this is actually kind of crazy if this is what I think it is. Let's see if I can find it again. I am 99% sure that that is a rare kangaroo right there. Or maybe, is it that one? One of these looked like a rare when I was looking at them a second ago. I just loaded into Emerald Coast here on the second account, the Great One Before Level 60 account. If you guys are unfamiliar with what we're doing, we completed the Great One Before Level 60 challenge and got a Great One at level 42. So we've just been continuing on hunting on this playthrough right here to see what other trophies were on the other maps. And today, we're here on Emerald Coast, and I think I've got a rare kangaroo up here. We're gonna have to get a little bit closer to really know, but it looked like it could potentially be a rare. Yeah, I really feel like that one right there in the back looks a little bit different than the others. We're gonna try and get a shot into her if we can. Let's shoot next to them. Uh-oh, I hit the male. Good thing she doesn't seem to care because that could have been very bad. She's only gone alert. She is not spooked off. I need to get a little bit closer, though. This is going to be a really, really tough shot. So I feel like this has to be a Leucistic, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like if it's any type of rare, it's got to be like a Leucistic. This is definitely not albino. And I mean, it very well could just not be anything at all, but I got a feeling that's a rare. That looks way too different for it not to be a rare. Let's see, does this look different up close? I mean, maybe? Maybe that's Leucistic? I really can't tell. It looked way lighter than the others. I'm just gonna assume it's probably Leucistic. And if it is, that's actually gonna be a little bit disappointing because this is not my main account. This is the Great One Before Level 60 account, and I do not have a rare on my main account. Let's see if we've got one here. It is. It's a Leucistic, my first rare kangaroo, and I can't even put it in my main lodge. Oh my gosh. See, this is the one downside to doing this series where we hunt all these maps on the Great One Before Level 60 account, is none of these can go into my main lodge, which is unfortunate when I get something like this that is super, like, unique compared to anything that I've killed before. I've never killed a Leucistic kangaroo, but now we have, just not on the main account. That is such an awesome looking trophy. I am just incredibly happy with that. Even though it's not going to the main lodge, this is still really, really cool. And honestly, the last thing I expected to find out here on Australia. Though I'm pretty sure somebody literally commented under the last video that they thought that I would find a rare kangaroo here on Emerald Coast. So that's actually kind of funny. They were right. Well, you love it when a hunt starts out like that. There's pretty much nothing that could go wrong at this point. We've already got ourselves a rare. At this point, we just got to go out and have some fun and see what other things we can find. Hopefully, Emerald Coast will deliver today because we got ourselves a long hunt ahead of us. Hopefully, we'll be able to make something happen in the next couple of hours. I think we're going to primarily try to use the 308 bolt action today. I talked about this gun a few episodes ago, saying that I really enjoyed using it and that I wanted to use it more throughout this little mini series here. And I've really been liking it a lot. It's been a lot of fun to use. Let's go ahead and drop a tent right here so that we can buy some ammunition because we do not have 308 ammo aside from like 6 bullets. So it would be good to get a few more of them just so we've got some for the hunt. Ooh, that is actually a really nice feral goat. I mean, it is not going to be a diamond. However, that is a good one, so if we can get a shot into it, we definitely will. Ooh, there's another solid level 4 right there. You know, this one's much closer and is giving us a better shot, so I think we're actually going to go for this guy. That should be vitals, I think. Yeah, it definitely was. Feral goats are tough, so it takes a little bit of time for them to start losing HP. But he is losing it, so we definitely got vitals on him. Oh gosh, what is going on with this guy? What is she doing? I mean, she's dying now, but I don't know what she was doing before she started dying. Just going back and forth. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with them? What is wrong with the feral goats today? They're just doing some weird stuff. 181 gold. That's a good looking level 4. That is a beauty right there. Really wonky. Definitely not a normal looking one. And here's this poor female feral goat that was acting weird. Wow, we kind of got lucky that we managed to get those vitals there. Got very lucky with that shot. And we got ourselves a level up, but no perk or skill point because we're getting pretty high in levels. Guys did not know, once you get high up in levels, you start to get a perk point or skill point every 3 levels instead of every level. And I think that starts happening at like 36 or 37, somewhere in that range. So we're getting them very, very slow at this point. Okay, there's that one. Let's go ahead and get a shot before it runs away. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we are definitely going to try because we waited too long to try and get a shot on this guy. That was probably a bad shot. Probably a bad shot. He was kind of on a weird angle, and I didn't want to wait any longer. Yeah, it was definitely a bad shot. Wow, we actually got vitals. Man, I thought that we missed him. I guess I spotted the wrong one afterwards. Because it didn't look like it was losing any health, but, I mean, that is clearly a vital blood. And there we have it. That is our feral goat. 181. Scored about the same as the other one. Not really too much of a difference in those two. I think the other one might have been a little bit lower. I can't really remember, but either way, nice looking feral goat. And 243 XP for that as well, which is absolutely perfect because we used the 243 handgun. That's actually kind of funny that we got 243 XP for that exactly. That right there is an Axis deer. We have not shot one of these in a very long time, so why not go ahead and take down this guy right here? 243 once again, doing great and sounding amazing. I honestly really like this 243 handgun. It's one of my favorite, like, class 2 to 3 handguns to use. Obviously, it goes clear up to class 4, but I rarely use it on class 4, so I just call it, like, 2 to 3. It's my gun for class 2 and 3 animals. And it's really nice. It's very lightweight, so you can carry a lot of other stuff with it. And it still has pretty decent range going out to 200 meters on the zeroing distance. Definitely a staple in a lot of my loadouts. There it is, a nice little level 2 Axis deer, 95.10 on the trophy rating. And honestly, kind of a cool one for a 2. I like the way his antlers look. Almost like, yeah, what would this be? Kind of like a weapon holder or something? You can just put your rifle across his antlers, you know, mount him up on the wall and then have a rifle across. That would look really sick. Well, we spooked them off, unfortunately, but that is definitely a nicer Axis deer than what we just took down. I think I might try to get a shot into him if he turns for us. Honestly, if either of them turn, I might take a shot. Because I would like to get a little bit of a bigger one down, since it's been so long since we've shot many Axis deer. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There he is. He finally stopped for us, and we almost ended up spooking him off again. That should be vitals. I think that should be vitals. Is he going to lose health? Please tell me. No, he's not. Oh, no. Man, I don't know what went wrong there. I guess that angle was just not good enough to get penetration to the vitals, man. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good hog deer right there. That's a really good hog deer. Is he going to give us a shot? I don't know if he is. That guy is about 172 away. We're going to need to zero for 200. Okay, we got to chase this guy down. That's a good score estimate on that hog deer right there. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is diamond potential. I might be incorrect on that, as it's been a little bit since I've shot a hog deer, but I think that's a good one. I think that guy actually has a chance of being a level 4 diamond. All right, he's about 150 away, so this should be a decently easy shot to make. Let's just shoot up into the air. Get his attention with that, and then go ahead and line up on him. Let's 0 to 100, and... oh my gosh, we got him. Gosh, the 243 scares me sometimes, because if you get a single lung, they're going to die really slowly, and I think that's exactly what just happened right there. I thought for sure it was a good shot. We shot at it, we hit it, and it didn't lose health until like 5 seconds later. It's always scary when that happens. Doesn't matter how long you've played the game, how many times you've used these guns. There's going to be some moments where it's like that, where you end up getting a little bit scared that you may have messed the shot up. There he is, and that is looking good. Okay, I am very hopeful that this is going to be a diamond. That's got really good back tines right there. All right, I don't even know if these are back tines, but like the splits at the top look good. Question is, are they good enough? Not quite. Okay. 97.34, lower part of that estimate. That's still a really good hog deer. Got ourselves a nice fallow deer there. Let's try to get a shot. Oh, that might have been an even better one. Hold up. I don't know if that second shot connected on him. It definitely did. He's dying. And that's another nice 4. Got some good fallow deer here. Ah, he's behind the hill. That's unfortunate, but we got one of them at least. There's our fallow deer. That is a 200.34 that we did indeed mess up. So I didn't get the second shot into him. Thought I did, but I guess it did not connect. Nowhere near diamond though, so it's not too big of a deal. There we've got ourselves a level 7 red deer since he's kind of on the way to the next outpost. Let's go ahead and take a shot at him. That's going to take him down pretty quickly as we got 2 shots right into the vitals. So as we're walking up to this red deer, I want to ask you guys a question because I want to get you guys more involved with the making of content here on the channel. I am going to start up a brand new series where you guys are going to be the deciding factor in what happens in that series. So let me know in the comments what weird hunt ideas you guys have. And I'm talking like weird challenges that I can do here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. You know, make them wacky, make them out of the box, make them things you've never seen anybody do on YouTube. The series is essentially going to be me trying out your guys' weird challenge ideas for the Hunter Call of the Wild. Make them as weird and odd as you possibly can, because I think it could be a lot of fun to go out and do some like weird challenges that are like oddly specific in certain realms. Like I'll give you guys an example. Like you must kill a red deer from 40 meters away without a sight, and you have to do like 3 revolutions before you end up shooting it, and then you have to like say like red deer after you shoot it or something. You know, just wacky weird stuff like that. Doesn't really matter what it is, that's just an example, but you guys get what I mean. Make some weird challenges for me and we'll turn it into a series, because I want to get you guys more involved with the making and deciding of what happens in some of these series here on the channel. Go ahead and claim that though. 204.10, and yeah, we did get 2 hits. One of them was not vitals though. So it pretty much died off of that first shot alone, because the second one did basically nothing. All right, we're going to take this guy down just because I really, really like this fur type. This is one of my favorite fur types for the hog deer, at least of the common ones. I believe this is the dark variation, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? Let's just use the improper caliber so that we can kill him a little bit quicker, because this is kind of a bad angle, and I just want to get this guy down quickly so that we can get a look at him. And honestly, that guy took that 308 round pretty well. He did not drop immediately like I thought he would. I had to put a second shot into him. Wondering if the hog deer could be even up to a class 4. That would kind of be okay with how much they tank right there. You know, I already asked you guys one question in this video, but I'm going to ask another because I am a little bit curious what you guys think about this. What do you think of the current distribution of like classes on all of these animals? Because I feel like there's some of these animals that could be changed in class. Like the hog deer took that 308 round pretty well in a situation where a whitetail probably would have done just as good as this guy. So it is very interesting that it's so much lighter in weight, but very similar in toughness. But it's one class lower to a whitetail, even though it was able to take that 308 pretty good. There's a lot of species that are very similar in terms of like they take a lot more damage than what you would expect out of their class. Do you think the classes are good where they are? Or do you feel like they need to do a little bit of work kind of moving things around and tweaking them? I definitely think there is some work to be done with some of them. Like I would love to see the red deer go up to class 7, because red deer are something you would definitely be hunting with a 300 Magnum IRL, but for some reason you can't do that in the Hunter Call of the Wild and get full score. Same goes for like axis deer. I really feel like they should be a class 4 animal instead of a class 3 animal, because they take a lot more damage than what you would expect out of an animal of their class range, and they are a little bit bigger than most of the animals in that class range as well. Well, there's a level 4 hog deer. Let's go ahead and take a shot on that one if we can. He's going alarmed. Not good for us, but I think we did get a shot into the vitals. I hope that was vitals at least. There's a chance it wasn't because I did not range it. And yeah, maybe it was good. I feel like we're fine. I feel like that was fine. There's our level 4 hog deer. I think that's about, yeah, a little bit different score than the last one that we got that was a level 4, but Still a 90 plus, so a solid gold. Man, there is just hog deer everywhere, man. And that's a pretty solid looking level 4 once again. We're finding a lot of good level 4s. Like, a lot of good level 4s. Let's go ahead and 0 to 100, and... Okay, he turned. Kind of better this way. But I very easily could have made a bad shot there, because I was about to shoot when he moved. And obviously, I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but because this is not our main account, and we're just going to reset this for Season 3 of A Great One Before level 60 once we finish hunting around on these other maps, I'm not going to be shooting every single one of these animals that I come across, just the ones that are decent, like these level 4 hog deer, and of course any diamonds and rares that we find as well. Let's take a look at this guy right here, an 8675. So the smallest level 4 we found so far, but I mean, honestly, they all look really good. I do like the hog deer. I think they're an underrated species. I feel like so many people just look past them and don't really pay attention to them, but they look really good, and they've got some amazing looking rares and diamonds. One of the most underrated species on Emerald Coast, for sure. Same with the Rusa deer. They're super underrated. Well, today we have hunted a good portion of Emerald Coast, starting down here and going all the way north to the river, and then going down this way and then back up to here. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. Let's go ahead and jump into the lodge and put up this Leucistic Kangaroo first, though. Well, there it is. There is our Leucistic Kangaroo, looking absolutely beautiful. I gotta say, I really like the Leucistics. I hope we get one on our main account one day, because these look really cool. I like the kind of darker patches around the eye over here. And then there's a few of them throughout the body as well. It just looks really good. Like, this is an awesome rare. I just wish it was on the main account. I wish it wasn't on the Great One Before level 60 account. But it is what it is. This is the risk we run whenever we do these videos here on this account in particular. Because if I get anything super crazy, it can't go onto the main lodge. So that's unfortunate, but it's still been such a fun series to do, and I'm glad that you guys have really been enjoying it. If you haven't already, leave a comment down below letting me know your weird challenge ideas for the Hunter Call of the Wild. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content that I create, as it does take quite a bit of effort to do daily content here on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.